Hello and thanks for clicking on my video. This is Mystic Mim Tarot. In this reading, I will be getting messages from the Karmic for you, Divine Feminine. I will be using a deck as I received as well as my new personal message decks. Let's get started. What would the Karmic like to say to you today? He is not feeling well at all. He's pining for you and it's making him physically sick. He often talked about us having a threesome. The idea of it really turned him on. He is fully aware that he sabotaged his blessing, and that was you, Divine Feminine. I really did trick him into believing that I was the better choice for him. DF, the difference between you and him is that you are a leader and he is a follower. We abuse one another, swear at one another, and get really drunk together and fight. I called on spirits and sent entities to you, DF. I also did candle magic and beauty spells on you. He is convinced that you have options now, DF. The tables have turned. He knows that you love him unconditionally. I've been using him for money. The DM is suffering and he needs your prayers at the moment, DF. I have been manipulating energy. I love playing in people's energy, especially yours, dear. More messages today from the Karmic. He is traumatized and has PTSD over what I have put him through. I hate the way that you are still winning, DF. After all I have done to bring you down, everything I did failed on you. DF, he loves that you are a homebody. He knows that you prefer to be at home in your PJs rather than out there in the streets like me. He wants to get rid of me now, but that will happen over my dead body. You were falsely accused, DF. You were innocent the entire time. I didn't want the DM to know that though. His mental health really improved when you were in his life. Now he is super depressed and feeling sorry for himself. DF, you are on the top of the Wheel of Fortune and I am at the bottom right now. I love bomb him all the time. I'm always crawling up to him. More messages today from the Karmic to you, Divine Feminine. We are so unstable together. It's a madhouse. I've called the police on him several times. I resent the way he is always protecting you. He knows that I'm trying to get revenge on you. He told me that you're a heartbreaker, DF. He now knows that all of the abundance is with you. I'm a gold digger, DF. Now that you snoop through tarot readings to discover his secrets, he is in a mental prison. We have great sexual chemistry together. We also share addictions. I walked in on him having a conversation about you to his friend. He said that he wants a second chance with you, Divine Feminine. I hacked all of his technology. That's how I discovered the texts and photos from you. I've walked in on him crying, and I know it is over you. He tells women what they want to hear, DF. He's a true Casanova. More messages from the Karmic today. He knows that he betrayed an empress for me. I know that he's devising a strategy to get back into your life. I plan on destroying his life if he breaks up with me. He thinks that you still want him. I tell him all the time that you don't. DF, he knows that you see exactly what he did to you and that he can't lie or deceive you anymore. He tried to keep you stuck, DF, whilst he partied with his friends and had unprotected sex. He needs validation from outsiders. He has to feel important. That's why he has a backup plan every time he is in a relationship. DF, he is completely stuck and is drowning in his addictions. A part of me just wants to end things with him and be free. The envy and jealousy I have regarding you and the DM is taking a toll on my health. He is so intimidated by your intuition and your spiritual gifts. He never thought you would leave him because you've stayed with him through thick and thin. You are divinely protected, and that's why the beauty spells I put on you came back to me. I have even told him that you sleep with men for money, DF. He took your love for granted as he wasn't used to the love you gave. He's used to karmics. I enable his terrible behavior. I don't care as long as he comes home to me every night. More messages for you today, Divine Feminine. Do you know that he went around telling everyone how in love with you he was? I make up stories about you to tarnish your reputation in his eyes. The two of us have participated in criminal activity to acquire money. I love to keep him low vibrational. It gives me great pleasure as I know you wouldn't put up with him in this vibration. He's been living a double life. He wouldn't know how to be loyal if he tried. The DM sapped you of your femininity, so you were forced to stand in your masculine energy, DF. He's He's addicted to dating sites. Talking to people on them feeds his ego. I didn't think that it could get any bigger. He knows that you know that he is with me. He's busted in his tracks. He is conceited and arrogant and still believes you are sitting at home waiting for him, Divine Feminine. DF, he is not even on your level academically or where class is concerned. His children don't like me at all. They can see straight through me and know that I am no good for their father. I can't stop lying. I promised him all sorts of riches and blessings if he stayed with me. If you are wondering why he is actually with me, Divine Feminine, here is the answer. Spellwork. He is so used to women who are dependent on him. Your independence is a difficult pill for him to swallow. He's an absolute mess. He's constantly in the 9 and 10 of Swords. More messages from the Karmic today. Did you go through a bad period with your health recently, DF? That was me who caused that. I'm the opposite in nature to you, DF. You are modest, mature, peaceful and conscientious. I'm immature, lazy, for the streets, agitated and all about clout. I cannot believe the blows that your ancestors have taken for you, DF. I pretend to be spiritual, however I'm a dark witch. I've tried to mimic your divine energy. He's upset that he has no authority over your life anymore. I know that he is trying his best to escape this toxic karmic cycle that I have him stuck in. I take him for granted all the time, just like how he took you for granted, Divine Feminine. He had a rough childhood and was never shown real love. That's why he couldn't love you properly. He has no discernment at all. It took meeting me for him to realize what a star you are. DF, he only cares about his stomach and what hangs off the end of it. After what I have put him through, he looks at you as such a great catch. The way he genuinely loves you makes me feel so inadequate and unworthy. More messages for you today, Divine Feminine, from the Karmic. I'm so insecure. I feel like he's not attracted to me anymore. I've let myself go. He only ever has eyes for you, and it's killing me. DF, whether you admit it or not, you do have a weak spot for him, don't you? keep him entrapped in his addictions, which include sex, alcohol, and weed. He's so fake. You're better off without him, and deep down you know that, dear. He told me that I don't compare to you at all. He said the love with you is unconditional. He has a really high sex drive. I cater to that as much as I can, as I believe that you can keep a man with sex. He feels sick at the thought of you having sex with other men, DF. He even told me that. He is so distressed at the moment. He has discovered my true motives. He knows I was using him and never truly loved him like you did. He shook hands with the devil when he got involved with me. You have done all of the work, dear. Your rewards and recognition are here for all of your effort and determination. Me hating on you won't change any of that, unfortunately. We are dangerous together. With our addictions, childhood trauma, codependency issues, and love of drama, we are toxic. I have been the worst influence on him. I was running you down to him and he completely lost it. DF, I can feel him slipping away. He is acting really cold towards me. I am envious of your abundance. Wealth comes to you so easily. I would really like to talk to you. I would love to fill you in on what he has been up to. I am using a lot of drugs at the moment. I can't deal with him threatening to come back to you all the time. He's so upset that you are in your life purpose, dear, without him. He really has a low self-esteem, even though he comes across as confident and macho. I wish he was as obsessed with me as he is with you. What do you have that I don't? This experience in this love triangle must have been exhausting for you. I know that you thrive on peace and tranquility. More messages for you to write today, Divine Feminine. DF, he tried to bind you to him. He is like a fatal attraction when it comes to you. I prevented him from being with you. I made him feel guilty and made him second guess himself when it came to you. I am doing anything possible to throw obstacles in your way so that you cannot achieve your goals. I am living in my south node, however you're living in your north node. You are ambitious and you have a lot of dreams, goals and aspirations, dear. I'm a bomb. I'm so money hungry and selfish. I'm also superficial and fake. He allowed me and other karmics to put negative ideas in his head about you, Divine Feminine. What else would the karmic like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? DF, I wanted your divine light without doing any of the spiritual work. He is a manipulator and a cheater. He never stops lying either. He doesn't understand why I'm still angry at you. After all, I have him now, DF. He's realized that I'm a true hater. He is a true shapeshifter. He changes his physical form at will for each woman that he encounters. I know that he's on his way back to you, DF. He is waking up to my outrageous behavior. He said that you walked away from him because he had other options and because he didn't give you a solid love offer. I lash out at him constantly. I threaten him too. I keep him stuck in fear. I envy the love that you have for yourself, DF. How do you do what you do? His mother wants to talk to you, Divine Feminine. He's so down in the dumps without you. The truth is that we are living in poverty, depression, constant anxiety, and volatile outbursts. I have threatened to expose some of his secrets. These secrets could get him in trouble with the law. He heard how promiscuous he actually is from you. He behaved like a saint with you, dear. I know that you don't need him for anything anymore. You are very powerful on your own. He can never admit his mistakes. He never takes accountability for anything. I feel that my job is complete as a karmic now. I have destroyed any chance the DM had for a promising future with his Empress. I constantly talk about you to him. I cannot keep your name out of my mouth. He's totally smitten with everything you do. I'm so threatened by it. I don't want to feel this way anymore. I was the temptation brought into his life to keep him from his divine path. Messages from the karmic today. I know that you put a spell on him. I spy on you to find out why he still holds on to you. I am one of his poor choices. I know that you exist in his life. He is still learning lessons with me. I am doing all the dirty work in helping him learn his lessons. I have him doing unhealthy things to ruin him for you. I have depression and I'm feeling lonely. I feel like giving up on this with him. Messages from the Karmic today. I have low standards and no self-respect. He's just using me. I am not sure I wish to take this any further with him. I can tell that he's unhappy here with me. I am the victim in this karmic situation. He has moved on. You should too. He is behaving karmic with me. I am toxic to him. He's not the same person that he was at the beginning. I am the one dealing with his BS in your place. Don't worry about how I treat him. He is still here, isn't he? And the last one is, he is mine now, and you need to respect that. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated with you. If it did, please like, share and subscribe as it helps my channel grow. Bye!